Hi guys, my name is Hyemi and today we'll be going over YLOC second grade worksheet lesson number 26. Okay, we're going to use a graph to review. So make the bar graph by coloring the boxes to match the numbers in the chart. Then use the data to solve additional problems and answer the questions. Okay, so children in second grade class have different pets at home. The chart was used to complete the graph. Okay, so I already filled out the graph below here according to the number that they gave me. So we just have to answer the questions. So how many children in all have a dog or a cat? Okay, so here we will look at dog, which is 6, plus cat, which is 9. So 6 plus 9 will equal to 15, right? Because 9 plus 6 is 5, and then 10. So the 15 children have a dog or a cat. How many children all have a fish or a bird? So we can look at here also, or we can look at here. Have a fish or a bird, we would just simply add 14 plus 12. So if we bring it down here, we would be 14 plus 12. 14 plus 12. 4 plus 6 is 4 plus 2 is 6. 1 plus 1 is 2. So 26 children have a fish or a bird. Yes, we already did this, right? Use the chart to complete the graph, color in boxes to match the data in the following. So they go to data and I just filled it out. Looking at this, how many more children have fish than dog? Okay, so we're going to look at fish and dog. How many more children? So we have to minus in this case. So fish and dog, we would have, how many are there? There are 14 fish and 6 dogs. So from here, we would minus 14 minus 6. So you would borrow from the 10. So this would be 0. This would be 14. 14 minus 6 would be 8. And so 8 more children have fish than a dog. And we can also check by counting the cut right here. This is where the 8 and 6 ends, right? Then we count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So then you can double check your answer like that. How many more children have birds than cats? Okay, we're going to look at birds and cats, and we can just see from the graph that cat is less than birds, right? And there's 2 left remaining, so we could say 2 more children, right? How many more dogs would children need to make to equal the number of birds? Okay, so to be equal to the amount of birds, how many more dogs would they need? Okay, so birds, they have 12, and there's 6 dogs, 12 and 6. So it was simply minus 12, 6, and then you borrow, this is 0, this is, you add 10, which is 12, 12 minus 6 is 6, so 6 children. Check your understanding. Pat and Joe saw some birds at the park. They made a chart. Complete the graph to show how many birds Pat and Joe saw. So again, I already filled out the graph to make it easier. So we have this filled out. And they are going to ask, how many more crows than blue jays did Pat and Joe see? So how many crows than blue jays? So we would just simply compare right here. This is where the blue ends, right? It's blue jays end. So there's only 1 remaining. So 1 more crow. Right? How many birds did Pat and Joe see all together? Okay, so we can see that how many birds? These are all different types of birds, so we would just simply add them. We can use the chart and we could do 10 plus 12 plus 9. So you would do 0 plus 2, which is 2, and then 2 plus 9 is 11, so write the 1 here. Put the 10 there. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So you would have 31 birds. altogether. Word problems. So Amy has 29 pencils. Jay has 35 pencils. How many pencils do they have in all? So we are going to add the pencils. Very easy. If they ask in all, it means to add. So 9 plus 5 would be 14. You have to put the 10 there. 2 plus 3 is 5, and the plus this one is 6. So 64. Don't forget to write your units, pencils. Okay. Again, 65 children practice violin on Tuesday. 37 children practice violin on Wednesday. How many children practice violin at all? In all. So in all, again, as I said, you would just add them. So we go to 65 plus 37. 5 plus 7 is 12. So add the 10 there. 6 plus 3 is 9. And 9 plus 1 is 10. So it would be 102 children.